Hello, and welcome to Catch Treasure Hunting. We are at yet another estate sale. We are in Ocala. I'm on my way to Summerfield to pick up some auction winnings. And I saw they had some Tiffany at this one. Not sure how the prices will be, but I'm hoping they'll be good. So we are gonna go in and see what we can find. So I knew by the pictures on estatesales.net for this one that there definitely is some Tiffany here. I know there was a Tiffany golf ball. I was thinking this one might be it, but this one was just a little glass paperweight with a clock on the inside. And you can see not too busy because we are later in the day now. And you can see they have a whole set of Franciscan Desert Rose. And all I really see here is plates and cups and bowls. Typically, those don't sell for much, but the serving pieces do. Now, Mikasa Intaglio, I am not familiar with, but I think that one's more mass-produced, and so it doesn't really sell for too much. And here's another Mikasa piece. This one's pretty cool, but I don't think anything spectacular. When you're at estate sales, always check the knives for Cutco. Cutco sells very, very well. So always look and see if they have any Cutco. Look at this tiny teacup. It's very cute. But I don't think it would sell. These are pretty cool here. Not sure what brand that was, but those were definitely neat. What is going on with these locks inside of bagels? If you know, please tell me in the comments. Here is a juicer. Pretty cool, old hard times, Seagrove, North Carolina. But $6, that one's probably only worth about $12 to $15. So we are going to leave that as well. All right. I told you on the last estate sale, never skip the bathrooms. And what I'm doing here is looking for a brand, and it looks like these are the Avante look. I'm not familiar with that brand. Look, I'm waving hello to you in the mirror if you did not see me. Not too much in here, but check this out. This is Coach brand leather conditioner, and this one is $4. I feel like that should be a pretty good buy, so I am going to go ahead and grab that one. I always check the towels. I love selling towels. It's crazy. Some of the hand towels can go for $15 each, some for $2 for $15. So you can get them for like 50 cents. A lot of times they are worth picking up. And linen closets I love. This one looks like a lot more modern new stuff. I love finding linen closets with vintage stuff, but I'm not seeing it in there. And it looks like this is kind of like a little office setup. So we'll see if we can see anything in here. I did not see that Panasonic phone until now. That Panasonic phone could have been a good pickup. And this camera here, I probably should have picked up as well. Watching your own videos back, sometimes you see stuff that you didn't see while you were there in person. And unfortunately, it is a little bit too late. Now, there are really cool cross stitch up here on the wall. I'm going to take it down and show you. Check this out. It's $5 though. I think it's probably worth about 15 or so. So that's another one. That's something I would pick up at around the $2 mark. Oh, I found the antique table. This is a daguerreotype. It does have a lot of wear. They had it at $15. If it was in good condition, I definitely would have paid that. And that is an amazing, amazing inkwell there. Some pretty cool pieces, but not much I have been tempted with yet here. Honestly, I'm a little I'm a little disappointed. Now, here are some Tiffany & Co. bags, just the bags, $1 and $4. They'll sell for about 10 for the smaller and 15 to 17 for the larger one. So I am going to go ahead and pick those up. I've been selling a lot of designer boxes and bags. That is how I am so familiar. These are Pimpernel. These were $4, and I think we're going to grab those as well. I do pretty good with coasters, and they're super easy to list and ship, so they are another one of my favorites as far as smaller stuff to pick up. And I think we will set this on their little hold table. They're going to hold it for us so we have some free hands. And I did get to this one late in the day, so I feel like there was probably quite a bit more here in the morning, but I went to another estate sale before I came here. And again, not seeing a ton of vintage, which is what I am more drawn to, but we are gonna continue looking. They liked Gone with the Wind here. I've seen a few Gone with the Wind things at this sale, but I don't think any of it has been overly valuable or worth picking up. And I definitely check the brands of the bag. This is a little golf bag, really, really cute, but I don't see any name on it. So typically I'm not going to pick up a generic bag because they are a lot harder to sell. Most people have a certain brand that they prefer and they will search that. So it's a lot harder to sell an unbranded bag. Another bathroom. We love the bathrooms. Now, I will pick up newer towels. Some of them are worth it. These are Biltmore. These might have been worth it to pick up. I did not have a signal in here, though, to check comps. So I did decide to go ahead and skip those, both the small and the big, the blue and the brown. You're going to see here, I find, are both Biltmore, but I don't know that brand, and so I was debating, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave them. If you need towels, don't go to the store. Go to an estate sale, because I find so many nice towels at estate sales. There's a nurse's stethoscope. Now here, I don't think legally they should be selling these contacts, but they are. Just a little side note. Look at this cute little clapper. Let's see. Stop bleeding. There's all kinds of things. I will tell you, some deodorant, if it's discontinued and new, that one didn't look like it was new, can be worth picking up. And Dalton, my 5-year-old, is obsessed with hand sanitizer, so I'm going to pick those up for 50 cents each for him. I think they're normally like 75 cents or $1, but might as well grab them since we're here. And the Royal Musk, they have it $15. Again, not something I'm overly familiar with, and without being able to search, I'm going to go ahead and just leave that one there. And always make sure you check glasses and sunglasses for brands. People will buy glasses just for the frames. Just a little heads up. So if you find designer name brand frames, even if they have a prescription lens, people can replace it with their own prescription. So that is something that will sell. So just keep that in mind. And they did tell us there is more in the garage. So I'm going to sit the hand sanitizer down here with my other little lot, and we're going to go ahead and go out to the garage. Check out this iron, though. Isn't this cool? An old brass iron. All right. I again am not overly impressed. I'm hoping that there's going to be something amazing in this garage. And we will see. And nobody's in here. It is just us. And it looks pretty barren first look. So not super excited. I will tell you, we are going to go to another estate sale on this video after this one. So make sure you don't go anywhere. No spoilers, but the next one is a lot better. I just want to show you guys kind of the reality, though, that not every estate sale, not every garage sale, not every thrift store is always perfect. But all it takes is one really amazing find at any of them to make your trip worth it. I'm just not seeing it here. I was hoping. Look, we could get some pink flamingos for the yard. Does anybody want some pink flamingos? I don't want... I live in Florida, but I don't have pink flamingos in my yard. Maybe in like 20 years, I'll put some pink flamingos in my yard. Now, let's see what we see here. It looks like there are some linens here, but they have them at $1 each. They're really nice jacquard napkins, cloth napkins, but at $1 each, I would be 4 into the set, and I just think that's a little too much. Same with these here. They have a really nice cross-stitched border. So if they were like 50 cents, I probably would have picked up both sets of those napkins, but at $1, I think it's a little bit too much. So I think we are going to go ahead and go pay, and I will see you in just a second. All right, there wasn't much there. I did get 2 Tiffany & Co. bags, and I will show you the rest at the end. But for now, they have another estate sale that is like 5 miles away, so we're going to head over there. So I want to tell you, when I looked at the photos on estatesales.net, that first one was the one that caught my attention. This one did not, and I did not plan on coming here, but since it was so close, I figured it wouldn't hurt to stop and check it out. So hopefully we are going to have some better luck at the second one. And this is the same estate company. They're brave having 2 on one day. And as soon as we walk in, there's definitely some cool stuff here. So I'm excited. Look at this vintage peanut Snoopy I Love You. $1. I think we're liking this one. And what is this? A little egg. We're going to see what else we can find over here. I had to help this lady get out the door real quick. Now, let's go ahead. They said they have a hold table. I forgot my IKEA bags. I do normally have IKEA bags in the car, but today I did not have any. I was slacking with my IKEA bags. Now, these kind of have a Yadro look to them, but you can see they are not marked, and typically stuff like that is mass produced and is not worth picking up. But look at this. This is a Tanala little trinket box, and it's only $2. How amazing is that? And look, the cutest little owl ever for 50 cents. Little geese. Let's see what else they've got. So they've got a lot of little knickknacks, which I like. Now, I love those jade trees. They've got them priced at $15, which is not a bad price. I actually sell those for between $50 and $75, but they take a little bit longer to sell, so I prefer to get them for about $5 to $10. So we're going to go ahead and sit this stuff before we go moseying back, because my hands... I was telling her I love the butterfly stool there, which is pretty cool. Now, that bathroom unfortunately didn't really have much in it, and we're going to check out this room. Look at this. This stool is super cool with the monkeys. Only $6, but I don't think it's vintage, so I think we will leave that. We're gonna, as always, go peek in the bathroom. Another more empty one. You never know what you're gonna get when you walk into the bathrooms. Sometimes they are jam-packed full, and other times they are empty like this one. But you gotta check them. Check the bathrooms. All right, let's see what we see here. That was a vintage Tupperware bowl, but it didn't have the lid. And I'm eyeballing those linens back there in the back because it looks like there might be some cool stuff back there. And it's kind of hard because this is like a T-shape, but look at this beautiful applique vintage tablecloth. I think it was only $3, and look at the lace work. Beautiful. And these are actually large banquet tablecloths, so definitely going to get those, and we are gonna look on that other side as well. I do very, very well with vintage linens. If you don't know, if you don't watch my other channel, if you're interested in learning about reselling, definitely give me a follow over at the Nurse Flipper, and I teach you a little bit more about how to actually sell the stuff that you're finding. Oh my goodness, look at this little boudoir pillow. $2 with the feathers and the satin. This is amazing. And I see more pillows. I am a pillow lover as well. Home Sweet Home, $2, hand cross stitched. We are going to grab that as well. Look at this owl. French knots. Super, super cute. $2 as well. And then here are some doily pillows. These are $3, but I think they are worth it. So I think we're going to get those as well. So we've got our hands full. I think we need to go empty our hands, and then we are going to come back because there is still more linen to be found. All right, we have emptied our hands, and now we're going back to that room because I didn't get to look at the linen there in the back corner. And let's see what else we see. Now here, look at this tablecloth. Beautiful poinsettia. It's another large banquet one for only $3. That should sell for over $40. So do not pass up the linens. Look, I thought these were ice cream cones, but I don't think they're ice cream cones, but they reminded me of ice cream cones. Don't they, if you flip them the other way? Okay, maybe it's just me, but that one I think we'll skip. But look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful table runner. We are definitely going to get that. I'm so, so happy we came to this second estate sale that I didn't expect to find much at, but we are finding all kinds of stuff. So let's go check out the next room and see what else we can find. And I see more linens. But what is this? Let's see. A printer. And look at this. Vintage pot holders. 50 cents each. Pillsbury Doughboy. These sell for $12 to $15. So for 50 cents, I am going to grab every single one of them. Absolutely 100%. Look at the owls. And these were all, I think, 1990s. And look at the little kitty. This is a vintage Russ little kitty cat. We're going to get it as well. St. Nick. So now we have got a big, big handful. Let's see if we see any more linens here on the couch that we like. Look at this. I need to look at this a little bit closer. Let's pull it out. Do you see the amazing trim on this one? Look at the daisy trim. Beautiful. And this is another big banquet tablecloth. And I'm going to try to keep looking with my hands very, very, very full. But that's okay. Cute little owl soap dish. But that one did have some damage, so we will leave that. Let's see what's on this little trinket shelf. Look at this owl. I think this is a Japan. We're going to get that guy. He's definitely cute. And let's see what else we've got in here. Look at this guy. He's kind of cool. With this little basket and his pipe. I think we're going to get him as well. He still has his original tag with the information on him as well. So definitely a good little folk art pickup there. And I think our hands are full. So now we have to go. Oh, but wait, we can grab one more thing. Look at this pot, $2. Look at that peacock. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I think our hands are full. We have to go empty them. Okay, now our hands are empty again. We can start filling them up. This is a really cool vintage Avon flower scoop. Really mid-century modern. It was $1. It's worth about 12 to 15, but super cute, and I think I will pick that one up. I do check out the mugs. I don't pick up a ton of mugs. Most of them are not worth the hassle of shipping, but we definitely will check them out. Look at this duck. We'll see if he's marked. He is an unmarked duck, and he's big, and I don't think I would want to ship him. So, it says there's more outside. We're gonna definitely go outside and see what we can find. Hopefully, there's some good stuff out here. Little bit of traffic at this one, not too horrible. Now we're in the garage. They've got some pans. Not any brands that I am familiar with. And I do check pots and pans. That's another thing that a lot of times is overlooked but can be valuable. So definitely check out your pots and pans. Maybe I'll do a research video on Nurse Flipper for pots and pans. If you would like that, let me know down in the comments. I think that would be a good research video for stuff that's everywhere. Again, checking for Cutco knives primarily, and it looks like there's some vintage placemats down there, but I'm not overly impressed with just the peach quilted, so we are going to pass on those. Let's see what's up here. Not much. I didn't even notice that wicker stool, and that's just newer, more modern Christmas stuff. I bet that wicker stool would have sold. I don't think I saw that when I was there, but that's okay. That pot has a chip. I liked it, but I don't want it with the damage. I'll pick up higher dollar stuff with damage, but if it's lower dollar and damaged, I'm probably going to leave it. All right. I have to show my husband this. How amazing is this composite deck and the walk out to their shed? I feel like I need this in my yard. It's absolutely gorgeous. I need this walkway to my shed. I've decided. All right, let's see what we can find in the shed here. And again, at this one, there's been a little bit of vintage, but there's a lot of newer stuff as well. This is a vintage Lufkin tape measure, and I do okay with those, especially for $1. It is worth picking up, in my opinion. And we're going to see what else we see. A bunch of suitcases. Not seeing anything really catching my eye. Now, this is neat. This big cigar ashtray. Check that out. It could be cleaned up, but oh, and it's Italy, but look at that crack. We're gonna have to leave that one there. And let's see what we see over here. A bunch of mugs. Nothing overly interesting, but what is this? These are cute little glass sun catchers, a hummingbird and a butterfly. They weren't priced, but since all the other prices have been very reasonable, I'm gonna get it. But look at this. Now, this is not priced. It is a granny square Afghan. It is very, very big. And I'm trying to decide, since it's not priced, do I want to haul it in? Eeny, meeny, miny. So I think we are going to do it because their prices have been good. So we will haul it inside. Another really cool piece, but again, some damage on that one. All right. We're going to drag this big old Afghan inside and see what they say as far as prices on it. Back on the very, I really, this is composite deck board, and man, is it nice. And it's not like wood. It'll never rot. So it is absolutely amazing. And again, I think I need it at my house. All right, let's go in and see what they want for this Afghan. traffic jam. I went to reach for the door and that gentleman opened it. So we're going to go find them, ask them how much for this Afghan. Of course, I have to pick up and turn over more things along the way because that's what I do everywhere I go. But I think we're going to behave, and I think this was like Oneida is what that creamer and sugar were. I don't think those were worth very much. I think that's what they were. All right, let's go see how much they want for this Afghan. And I just asked her and she said $3. $3. I told her sold. So we are going to check out and I'm going to come back and see you in just a second. I'm sweating. I had a bit of a walk. So the second one was way more fruitful than the first one. So I'm really glad I took the time to come over here. And now what I will do is show you the haul from both of the estate sales. All right, so the first estate sale by that company was kind of a flop, but the second one was absolutely amazing. I got this crazy little guy here. Look at this, $2. How great is this? This one is probably a Mexican Tinola would be my guess. And the little owl was only $2. The kitty cat, the planner. Vintage tape measures can do good. I don't think this one's going to be a ton, but bigger Lufkin can be money. The little peanuts was only $1. The Avon scoops worth about $15. And then these super cool, I think she charged me $1 each on the little glass butterfly and hummingbird. These are really cool kind of doily pillows. This one does have a rip, but we'll just notate it. And then $2 for this. This is hand cross-stitched, Home Sweet Home. Look at the owl. I think this is one of my favorite things. And like, look at this bougie pillow. And then I got some tablecloths. Look at the edging on that one. Absolutely gorgeous. And same with this, like really amazing lace work on these. These are almost all vintage Franco. So you can see the Franco here. I looked, sets of 2 of these go for about $15 or so. And then the vintage Pillsbury Doughboy. This I was surprised. I drug it in from the shed and she told me only $3. So how could I not get this giant Afghan for only $3, right? And so if you like purple, send me a message. And yeah, that's all from before, right? All right, so this is everything from the second one. I don't know what happened to the stuff from the first one, but you saw it in the video. So if you see anything you would like, send me an email, thenurseflipper@yahoo.com. And next video is going to be a really, really good thrift store haul. So don't miss out for that. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.